Okay. I feel like I'm the most qualified to talk about this, to be honest with you. And that is the new, like, controversy or whatever the fuck it is about this new manga. It's called The Dark Brown Latina Girl is Aiming for My Body, if I'm not mistaken. That is the name of the new rom-com that is going to come out by Kiraku Kishima. So let me just show you. Ba-ba-ba-ba-bum. This is the girl in question, so you can admire her personality right there. So yeah, this is what's going on. So apparently we have this new rom com coming out with of this Latina girl, and aside from the fact that you're always gonna have people bitching about everything, it, it's also the fact that there's two types of people being offended by this. That it's Latina, and they're like, no, this is not representing Latina culture, and Latino people are going to be super offended. It's mostly white people, getting offended by other races, but and in this case it's no different. But then we also have the other side, which is the author wanted to come up with a name for this character right here. The author wanted to come up with a name for the character in question, and instead of like googling, like, oh, what are some good like Latina Hispanic names, and just like googling, and oh, it's Maria or Guadalupe or whatever the fuck. Instead, he went to an AI generator, AI name generator, and the first name that came as the most common name for a Latina person is Latina. So a lot of people are just like super mad that he named his character Latina, but not necessarily for the fact that it's Latina, but because it's like AI generated instead of like doing a little bit of like a Google search or something. So we have this new character who I think is from Brazil, if I'm not mistaken. Well, allegedly, this beauty right here is from Brazil, and her name is Latina because instead of looking for like more original Brazilian names or something, he just went with an AI generator. And this is what I wanted to like talk about because I just found it interesting. So let's tackle the first point. People getting offended that she's Latina and she's got mundo gasungas, and so yeah, that should be offensive for some reason. And I'm going to tell you first off, if you are one of these people that get offended by this, well, welcome to the real world. Second, I actually did quite a bit of research on the audience reception from Latin America, from Mexico, because I'm from Mexico, and like other countries that have a significant Spanish social media presence. I did do a little bit of research, and I saw that most people, and when I say most, I'm talking about like I think I only found give or take 5 negative comments out of like 500 that I saw. Everyone was really happy with this because, for the most part, manga has been, well, manga and anime is like solely Japanese, and there are characters from other countries in anime and in manga, but they don't really take like a main role sometimes. Some others, yes, I'm not saying that not at all, but this is like legitimately here. Here is a specifically stated Latina person. So it's interesting, and you see her, and you know that like I saw many comments from guys being like, this is the type of representation that I want. Like no one was mad, no one was like throwing a fit or anything. So I'm happy, that Japan is acknowledging that Latin America exists. Am I okay with the with how the name came about? I don't care. To be honest with you, I don't think that's very important, especially for the author. The author, at the end of the day, is the author. He creates the piece. So I think it's a funny story, and yes, you can say that there's a discussion to be had about like, oh well, he's using AI generated media, therefore, you can start seeing that the AI is already creeping into everything. But that's just the way it is going to be. AI is here to stay, and there's nothing that we can do. AI will become a new part of our life. Period. That's it. That's it. So there's not a whole lot of anything that we can do about it. So the fact that he used it to pick a name, I just find it funny. If it came to the fact that he created the entire manga series and the dialogue through AI, then yes, I would be like, dude, that doesn't have any sort of merit. But as far as I know, and as far as everything I said, it's just a name. But like, I just wanted to leave you with this. Is this something that you are going to that you're gonna look at, you're gonna read, and hopefully get an anime for? Let me know in the comments, and I'll see you later. Bye.